wasn't talking to anymore. That's exactly right. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of, you said $1,500?
Yes, I did.
$1,500, and she sent you no tickets.
She sent me no ticket.
We're done. Thank you very much.
Court is adjourned.
She didn't send me any money, so it sucks that I have to give her something that I didn't receive.
Judge Judy, she saw the receipts for herself, so.
My transactions for my Cash App, there was nothing ever sent on that day. There was nothing ever sent, period.
Unfortunately, you gotta read what you saw at some point, right?
Did you ever buy anything from a private person on the internet?
I personally have not. I'll buy them direct from the website, as she was mentioning. I've used those, but never just on Facebook or Craigslist or anything like that.
You buy from a private person. What recourse do you have if you don't get the merchandise that you've agreed to?
Honestly, that's why I don't do it. I don't believe there really is one, and I think that someone who wants to get around the system and potentially scam people, that's the easiest way to do it.
I remember one case we had years and years ago, Sarah. Somebody advertising had a photo of the most current iPhone with a price, and the plaintiff sent the money for the phone, and in return got the photograph of the phone.
I've seen many
And
stories like that.
That's the case. And she said that, well, that's what I was selling. It was a photograph of a phone. I said, this is a cautionary tale to anybody who purchases things from unknown people where you have no recourse.
I agree.
Case number 1166, Davis versus Paz. Please step forward.
Sherman Davis is suing furniture stager Julio Paz for storage fees and the cost of furniture.
Mr. Davis, let me see if I can briefly state what I believe your cause of action is. I believe your cause of action is in contract. Now, you own the property. Some 3 years ago, you asked the defendant, who was in the business of staging with furniture properties for the purposes of being either sold or rented, you asked him to stage an 8-room property. And you signed a contract, and the defendant did in fact stage a property that you wanted to rent. So far correct? You have to state this is both video and audio, so you can?
Yes.
Yes, good. Why?
It's just a small misunderstanding there in the sense that I sold it to him. I didn't stage it.
Do you have a contract?
Yeah, he.
Correct. Surprised you don't have a copy of this contract. You're in business.
Oh, I have it right here.
So you have it on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice if you printed it out so that you had it. That would have been smart, because you're dealing with somebody who is not a millennial, who likes to see things that I can touch, that I can bang. If it's in the phone, I don't have it. In any event, you signed a contract, you staged it, that was 3 years ago. He says within 3 years you had an agreement, and it's in the contract, that you would buy back the furniture for which he paid $10,000.
That's correct.
From him for $3,500. And he advised you within that 3-year